Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Crate with Linda. Today is Sunday, guys. It's Sunday Fun Day, and it's 3:45 already.
Oh,
wow.
Fun Day?
Well, it's not Fun Day. I mean,
How's this
kind
Fun
of.
Day?
Yeah, it's Sunday Fun Day, but it's not really fun. But anyway, we just cleaned out the whole refrigerator. I was gonna tape, and I just said, you know what? I'm in the mode. I'm listening to music. Just wanted to empty it out and just do what I had to do and straighten it up. And now I'm coming on with you guys.
Dropping on the senior empty refrigerator, right?
Yeah, you guys have seen me do the refrigerator millions or hundreds of times. So, not millions, but you know what I mean. So anyway,
Anywho,
I took off yesterday, guys. We had a nice evening. We had a nice day into the evening. We had a nice day. We went to the movies. The movie was, guess what? A thumbs up or a thumbs down?
18 thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Oh my Lord.
Atheist.
I don't even know what the
Don't
heck.
even waste your time
I don't
looking
even
at
know
the
what it
preview.
was called. It's some sort of a baseball movie. I guess it's a low budget
Oh, it
movie,
was below budget.
which is fine. And it wasn't. I'm gonna give it. Okay, let's do a scale. I'm gonna give it from 1 to 10. 1 being bad, and 10, of course, being the best. I would give it realistically, in reality, probably about a 4.
I'll give it -3.
Because what happened was, you know, when you see a trailer or you see an advertisement of a movie on a television or whatever, a quick clip, and you see the funniest part and the best part that they show you, and you're like, oh, wow, that looks like, that's what happened. We saw, well, we did watch the trailer, but those parts that they showed us in the trailer were like the parts that looked like, oh, this is our type of movie. It's warm. It's, you know, it has a meaning. It just looked really good. It was a movie about a baseball. I guess
a baseball field.
A baseball field that players. They were older players that came out to play their last game of the season. You know, they were adults. They were older adults, really old adults, most of them. And it just was very, it was very, very low budget. And you do it because it was, what would happen, they would be doing something, and then all of a sudden the camera would, span over to, where the beautiful fall trees were, and it would sit there for at least 10 seconds. And we're like, what are we looking at? Fall? Just looking at fall leaves. No birds, or there's no nothing. It's just leaves. And then it would go back to the scene. Just very, very. It was entertaining at times, but I can tell you right now that in all my years that I have watched movies, and I mean this truthfully, I never fell asleep at a movie, and I was falling asleep. I literally, my husband said, "Are you sleeping?" And I was like, "Yeah." I literally fell asleep. It was, some people will like it. It was very, very slow.
I don't know
and
how
very,
I didn't walk out.
Yeah, I don't even understand. Me and Billy just kept looking at each other and laughing and just staying, because you know what it was too? You just kept waiting for something else to happen. We were like, right, Bill? We were like,
I was waiting for them to find a way to save the
we
field.
were waiting for something better is going to happen. So let's just stay it. Let's just, let's just watch it. Keep watching it and stick it out.
I was waiting for a rally to save
Nothing
the
ever
field.
happened. It was a warm, cute, but it was nothing it was awful. It was awful.
bad.
It was bad. So anyway, but you know what, guys? We got out. We went for a bite to eat before that. We went and had spent time together. So it was a nice day, and we're grateful. But let me tell you something. And you know what else too? Let me tell you, they had 7 or 8 previews, and I know that because there was a man sitting a couple of seats away from us. And every single preview, right, Bill?
Yeah.
Every
that was 6.
preview, he would go,
That was 7.
1, that's the first preview. Then he'd go, that's the second preview. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. It was 7 previews. He goes,
It was over 15 minutes in previews.
it was, and all the previews, all the movies were awful. You could see, oh my God, what are they putting out there? What are the directors, the directors, the producers? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but let me tell you something. I can tell you right now that 95%, we are not going to a movie for probably another year, because what they're putting out there in the next 2, 3, 4 months is crap. It's nothing we want to see. So, like my son said, you can go, or no, Julie said, go on Netflix, Mom. You find so many, and it's so true. Netflix has so many good movies that you could go to, and you know what I mean, and that you can what?
That you can go to. You're gonna go to.
You know what I mean. I'm saying you can go to Netflix on the television and stream it and do that because it just saves you money. We spent like money that didn't need to be spent, but it was a gift and it was fun. So we were together and that's all that mattered. So anyway, that was our day yesterday. But anyway, by the time we got home and stuff, we just said, let's just pick. It was like 4:30. I'm like, let's just pick up some White Castle, go home and just veg and just whatever. And that's what we did. And I said, I'm not filming tonight. I was tired yesterday too. I think because you know what? Lately I've been staying up till 1:32 in the morning, and I've been getting up a little bit later. I was a little bit earlier, even though I'm going to bed later. So I'm a little tired. So yesterday I was pooped. So it was a perfect day to take a day of just not filming. And yeah, so like I said, it's 10 to 4 now on a Sunday. We got a little bit of a late start, and so we just cleaned out the whole refrigerator. Well, I went to church this morning. Yes, guys, I went to church. I got up this morning and I was like, I didn't set my alarm last night because I couldn't find my little clock thing on my icons. Why, I don't know where it was. But I said, oh, forget it. I'll just probably wake up. I'm up usually like between 8 and 9 anyway. So church was at 11. So I figured, oh, I'll get up. Well, I was up a little bit during the morning, like 8:30. And then I fell back to sleep, and all of a sudden I woke up, and I'm like, oh my God, I wonder what time it is. And I looked at it, it was a little after 10, and I'm like, oh my God, it's after 10. That Mass is at, I keep saying Mass, but church was at 11, so it's only like 10, 12 minutes from me. So I said, you know what? I laid there, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to go today. And then I'm like, you know what, Linda, get your butt up. Because I was remembering how church makes me feel. I love it. Being there is just, I have to push myself just because that's my makeup to push myself anyway, because of depression and all that. But I said, you know what, Linda, get up and go. And I got up. I didn't think. I just got dressed, did what I had to do, went in the bathroom, did what I had to do.
Up.
What?
Woke me up.
Well, I didn't wake him up.
You
he woke
did,
up by himself.
coming in now.
And then, so I made it there. I was there like 10 minutes early. I was there 10 minutes early. I was able to
I was trying to get my beauty sleep.
I was able to look around and, and whatever, people watch and all that. And then I went and got my seat. And it was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful service today. It was about, I think it's called tithing, how it just talks about how being a Christian, you should give God comes first before any other thing. He doesn't get the leftovers. He gets everything first because he's the Lord and Savior, and he is the one who died on the cross and sacrificed himself and his son for all of us to be forgiven for our sins. So that's what it was about this week. But anyway, at the end, they had a prayer service thing where you go up to the front and you get prayed on and you worship, and oh my God, it was the first time I ever did it. I got on the floor. I didn't even care. I was like, I don't even know how I'm going to get back up, literally, because my knees are so weak. My legs are so weak. But I said, you know what? God's got me. I'll worry about that. When it's time to get up, I'm sure somebody will help me. So I sat my butt down in front of the altar there and with everybody else. And I just pulled myself over to the wall because I was right close to where the altar was to the stage. Pulled myself over there and and I was able to lift myself and get myself up at the end. But it was absolutely beautiful. I was prayed on by the pastor, by other people. It was amazing, amazing, amazing. And I had I was bawling my eyes out because it's just so emotional to me. And I left the group. I left, got in my car, and I actually called my Bible group, all my sisters and my cousins, and I called them because I wanted to tell them how amazing I felt and how amazing it was. And my sister was like, oh, I know. She goes, I was there this morning too. She had went to the earlier service, my sister Lisa. And I said, oh, you were there too? I said, I didn't see you. She goes, no, I went to the earlier. she had gone to the earlier service. I went to the 11 o'clock. She must have went to like the 8:30 or 9 o'clock, whatever. So I didn't see her, but it was just amazing today, and I was so happy that I went, and I'm so glad that God, you know, sent me there and just told me, let's go, Linda, get up, go worship me, and it was amazing. So anyway, I felt rejuvenated when I got home, and so we had lunch. And then I said, we watched one of our shows that we're watching. By the way, if you haven't seen Landman, right? Landman with Billy, what's his name? No, not Billy Ray. Billy Ray, no, Billy something Thornton. Billy Bob Thornton. Oh, guys, great movie. Demi Moore is in it too. She doesn't have a series. She doesn't. What is it on Netflix?
No, Paramount.
Paramount. She doesn't have a very big part in it, but she has some parts in it.
Yes,
God, she looks so different. She looks.
The
I mean,
part
she
that's
looks
there.
good still, but it's an older Demi Moore, you know. But it was nice to see her because I haven't seen her in a movie. God, 40 years. I don't even know.
Her part gets a little bigger.
Yeah, her part gets a little bigger.
I've
he
already
said, but
seen the whole series. So.
Billy watched the whole series, and he said to me, Lynn, he goes, I don't mind watching it again because we like series, like I'm funny with television lately, but I do love series, like we watch, what is it, the Tale one, old,
Huh?
what's A Handmaid's Tale, I don't know if you've seen that, oh my God, we watch Heartland, we watch all these good series, but because they're on all these streaming things, they take forever to come back. So we're like trying to find new things. And he watches a lot of shows and like sitcoms and everything and series that I don't watch. Because I'm doing videos too, I'm drawing, I'm doing other stuff. But I do enjoy binging those series. So we binge like the first 6, 7 episodes. We have like 4 more left and then the season's over and we gotta wait for the next season. So, but there is Landman, please go. Landman, go.
L-A-N-D.
Landman, go watch it. Anyway, so I'm gonna just finish putting this stuff away, and then we gotta get thinking about what's for dinner. It's 3:45. What are we gonna have tonight?
Hey, Dave, you feed me tonight? You never feed
I
me.
get bored. Like I sometimes I go to Pinterest and I just look, just get some ideas. I have actually this spaghetti here. I was thinking about maybe making. I don't know if that's what I want. Maybe like a chicken, like vegetable stir fry with like noodles. I don't know if I want that though. I really don't know if I want that. I have chicken downstairs. What else do I have downstairs? We have stuff in the freezer, but I didn't take anything out. The only thing I think I have in there is chicken cutlets, which kind of chickened out a little bit. I don't know. It's not that we had chicken yesterday, but we.
Say that, and we always
I
come back
know,
to
but chicken is just we eat a lot of chicken, you
So
know.
universal.
But it is so universal. Like, what thing you're gonna have to fill these? Let me get the scissor. You know, you can make chicken in so many different ways that it's so versatile. And I'm just trying to think like what I really wanted, like chicken and dumplings or chicken pot pie, but I'll make that when everybody's eating home. It's just Frankie, I, and Bill. So I'm just trying to think what I can make.
Yeah, just Bill.
You know what I mean? It's not. We have less 2 people. That doesn't matter. I still cook whether it's for 2 people or for say 5 people. All right, so I got the garlic in there. This has to go back in the fridge. This has to go back in the fridge. I got a lot. Oh yeah, I got to go downstairs actually. Maybe I'll take you guys down with me. I don't know.
I'll go to the basement.
It is. Yeah, they've seen the basement before. But I got, you know what I got, guys? I got a lot of vegetables I gotta make. I got cauliflower. I think I have cabbage I think I have some cabbage left in there. I have lettuce. I have broccoli. I have zucchini. I have, I gotta make my salsa too. I was gonna do that today, but I might wait till tomorrow to do that. I don't think I'm really into doing my salsa today. I think I'm not. So I'm not gonna do salsa today, but, let me put the rest of the stuff away and let me brainstorm in my head. And I'm not gonna take these down. I'm just gonna go down there, look and see what I got, and then I'll come back up and let you guys know what I'm doing. Be right back. All right, people, let's get started now. What we're gonna do is I looked up a recipe because I just feel like something, I just wanted to get some ideas, get some inspiration. So I went on Pinterest, which I love. Pinterest is awesome. And I found this recipe for smothered pork chops and scalloped potato casserole. Now, I have pork chops in the freezer, but I'm not doing pork chops. I'm gonna do chicken instead. So I'm just gonna change the pork chops into chicken. So this is what it has here. Let's see. The ingredients are pork chops, but chicken. I'm gonna do salt and pepper to taste, vegetable oil, 1 large sliced onion, garlic, all-purpose flour, and a cup and a half of milk. Preheat. Let's see. Preheat oven to 350. Season chicken on both sides with salt and pepper. Heat vegetable oil in a large skillet of medium heat and brown the pork chops or the chicken, in my case, on both sides. Remove and set aside. Remove foil and bake for an additional. What do you mean? What was that? I think I went to the other. I skipped it. Wait. Heat vegetable. Okay, we did that both sides. Remove and set aside. Then it says, yeah. I'm trying to find the where I'm left off here. That's pictures of the castle. I feel like I'm missing a page here. Why? I'm missing a page. Oh wait, in the same skillet, reduce the heat and cook onions and garlic until translucent. Where's 5? That's what I gotta look for. 5. Where's 5? It says 4. Okay, garlic, flour, milk, a cup of chicken, 2 pounds of potatoes, thinly sliced, 1 cup shredded cheese, 1 teaspoon paprika, and fresh parsley chopped for garnish. Okay. I just feel like I'm missing directions. Remove. Okay. Why is it saying remove foil? I'm missing a piece of paper here. This doesn't seem. Something's missing. I'm missing number 5 on here. There we go. Garlic, onion, sauce ties the whole dish together. Perfect. Okay. Full recipe. Oh shoot! Did it not give me the full recipe? Can't deal with this. It's not giving me the rest of the directions, and I need the rest of the directions. I'll be right back. I gotta check it out. All right, guys. My printer's was acting up, so it left the page off. So I had to go back and find the page, and print only the page out. Usually, it just gives me one recipe on one piece of paper. It gave me like 5 sheets, which is a waste, and it didn't even print it right. So anyway, now I got it. Okay. Let's see here. All right. It gave me like other information that I don't need. like I didn't ask for. Tips for success, you know, stuff like that. But I don't want to be printing all that stuff because, wait. Wild cheddar is a classic. Wild cheddar is a classic choice. You can experiment with Gruyere, mozzarella, or sharp Parmesan blend for unique flavor. Farfalle leather. Okay. All right, let's get started because it's I'm cold. I am so cold. I can't get warm. I don't know what it is, but I'm freezing. Freezing. All right, guys, let's get moving on this. Put this over here. I might mix vegetables in it too. I'm not sure yet. All right, so let's get started on this. Okay. Let me get my apron on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my apron on. All right, guys. So let's get started now. Okay, I'm just trying to organize myself. Hubby's taking this stuff out of the oven for me. I have to find a place for all this stuff that's in the oven because I can't stand having to move everything out of the oven every time I have to make something. But it is what it is right now. So anyway, let's get going. Okay, so what I got to do is in the ingredients, I got the onion. I need onion, garlic, salt, and pepper. It says vegetable oil, but I think I'm going to use olive oil instead of the vegetable oil. Paprika, parsley, fresh parsley chopped. Yeah. All right, so let's just follow directions now. Let's just go with the directions. Okay, preheat oven to 350. But first I have to slice you know what, guys? I have to slice the chicken up first. Season pork chops on both sides with salt and pepper. All right, let's see. It says 4 bone-in pork chops, and this is a servings for how many people? So, it's the 3 of us. So I think I'll make 2, 4. I'll make probably 6 pieces because hubby will eat 2. Frankie will eat 1.5, 2. I'll eat 1.5, 2. Yeah, so I'll make probably 6 or 7 chicken. All right. My hands are frozen. What was I gonna do? Okay, let's do the chicken first because I'll move this because this is just for the vegetables. That's just for the onions. Let me do the chicken first. Slice the chicken because I'm gonna make the chicken. I don't like this one. This one is really. I'm gonna. Why is this in here? Let's bring you closer. I got my lemon. Let's get the knife. Let me get my sharpener. All right. See, when you have a nice sharp knife, you're able to cut nice and thin. I could probably get 4 slices out of this chicken.
I'm always trying to learn.
4 pieces. Yep. I mean, look how much further your chicken goes when you do it like this. Look at that. So there's 4 slices. There's always one slice that comes out a little bit thicker. Just the way it is. Alright, that's 4. Okay. I wanna be next to you. Just cutting some of the fat off. This one I only got 3 pieces out of. If I cut this any thinner, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be crazy thin. Right. I'm gonna rinse that off because when there's chicken that just, you know, I cut the fat off of it and I have little pieces like this, I like to keep them and use them because either I use them for, like, you know, when I'm making nuggets or something like that, but I usually don't do that, you know, unless I'm doing it at that moment. I'll just put this in. I'll use these too because it's a casserole, which, you know, is not going to be an issue to have little pieces. Miss that fat part there. I don't want that fat there. All right. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So. I'm just looking at something. Right. I'm just going to cut one more slice just to be, you know, if I say I'm going to do 6, I do 8. That's just the way I am. That's just the way I am. I like to have a little bit extra. You know me, guys. You know me so well. That's how I am. Okay, that should be good. Because I don't want to have a lot of waste, but I do want to have a little bit of extra. Right? I'm just going to cut this while I'm doing it. All right. And we'll see how that goes. Okay. So, here's the chicken. I wanna be next to you. Let me empty this and let me wash my hands and move this to the side. See, and that's why I like buying the big, like, packs of chicken like that. I like buying it at Sam's too because the Sam's price is so good. But I got a really good price on that chicken at Price Chopper. I was telling you guys. Now with all of us eating less and also not being I'm not making as much food, I can get 2, 3, 4 meals out of this chicken. You know? So it's good. It pays, guys, it pays. All right. Okay. It's all right, baby. freezing. The heat's on, but it's cold. I don't know. All right, preheat oven. All right, to 3 on the same scale at reduced heat to medium heat and onion and garlic. Okay, let's cut the onions up and the garlic because we got to get that going before we get the pan going. I have to get another knife. That knife, my favorite knife that I use all the time, has chicken on it and I'm not washing it. So I use this one, which I like as well. We're going to be getting a new knife set. We just don't know from where yet. Because we definitely need new knives. These are my favorite knives. I got them at Sam's Club. And there's like 4 or 5 of them, you know, with the colors, the flowers, and I love them. So these I'm not going to give up. Because I love them. And they work pretty good when you sharpen them. Now let's get this chicken over here away from everything else. And let's get the onions cut up. All right, so it says onions. What does it say? It says 1 large onion sliced thin, but these are medium, so I'm going to do 2. And they're not huge, you know what I mean? They're medium, so we like a lot of onion. But you see what I mean, guys? How I change the recipe, I adjust it how I want. That's just what I do. I can't go exactly by recipe. The only time I do that is when I bake. Obviously, when you bake, you have to go by the specific recipe. I'm not naive. I'm not an idiot. I know that. But when it comes to cooking, I just feel like I just have to do what I want to do. Or sometimes I will just follow the recipe. You know, it doesn't mean, like, I'm not specific on, oh, does it need 1 teaspoon of, you know, this? I mean, oil and stuff like that, yes. Well, you know what I mean. That's kind of broader. But I'm just not so specific with food ingredients because, you know, a little bit more of this or that won't matter. You know, as long as you know what it is you're using, you know what I mean. All right, let's cut this up. It says thin, so let's cut thin slices. Tuck your fingers in. This one is not going to cooperate because it's very, very slippery. I could see it already. And it's the skin part, so. Woo! Wow, this is a strong onion. Wow. Oh my God, you ever get an onion that just, woo! The minute you cut the first piece, it's like, whoa, Nelly. Eyes are crying. Sometimes I can do 5 onions and I never cry once. And then sometimes you get an onion where you just like, oh my God. This one's a strong one. I wanted to try to do onions in my garden this year. I'm only doing a few things this year, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I decided I'm not. I say pretty sure because I change my mind like, you know, every minute. I'm pretty sure I'm just doing, I'm just going to do like maybe 3 or 4 things. And the things that I do are going to be very, you know, important and very, the thing is I want to do less. I want to do less because I want to do those things really, really well. You know what I mean? So we'll see though, because I'm very true. I change my mind at the drop of a hat. All right. Okay. All right. So it says season the pork chops. Okay. Well, let's cut the garlic up first. Let's do that. Let's get the garlic up. Okay. It doesn't say garlic, but I know it said it. You know. If the world is crazy. yeah, right here. In the same skillet, reduce heat to medium and cook onions and garlic. But it doesn't say how much garlic. It doesn't matter because I put what I wanted anyway, so. Woo! My eyes are crying. I'm not going to cut this so thin. I'm not going to cut it really, really small. I mean, I'm going to like do them in slivers like I've been doing lately. Oh my God, my eye, this freaking onion these onions that I cut up are so strong. Holy moly.
It happens.
Most of the time it doesn't bother, like onions don't bother me. They don't, but sometimes you'll get an onion that's just like, whoa, and this one is potent. Alright, guys. I could have put this in my chopper. And like, I have all these amazing equipment, which I love. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But sometimes I just love to just get down and dirty and just cut. I get satisfaction out of it. So it depends on my mood. If I'm in the mood, to cook and just to have fun and do all this is fun to me. I know it's weird, but it is fun to me. So that's why, if you see me using my chopper, most of the time it's if I have an excessive amount to cut up, or I'm just like, I want to just get it in and get it done and get going and get it on. You can get going on it. You know what I mean? So, but the majority of the time, I will say that I do use my knife because I just enjoy it. That's part of my therapy and cooking and stuff. I love it. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. All right, so it says heat vegetable oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat and brown the pork chops, in my case, chicken. So let's... Oh, Jesus, I just put the bread on the counter and it just flew right off the counter and went right on the floor. I have to pick it up. All right, so it says, okay, let's say, seasoned pork chops and both sides with salt and pepper. Seasoned chicken. Let's season it up. All right, so we'll season it as we get it in there. What is that movie called again, Bill? Bill.
Talking to me?
Yeah, what's that movie called again?
Grown ups too.
Oh, Grown Ups too. God, if you watch that movie once, he watches it he's watched it 85 times. All right, we're gonna do salt and pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Okay. This only calls for salt and pepper, but you know me. I'm not just gonna put salt and pepper. It has to have garlic powder and onion powder. And maybe even a little bit of steak seasoning, which, yes, that's me, yeah. All right, so let's do, I'm doing these 4 at once. I'm gonna put the pan on it. I'm gonna do olive oil, guys. I'm not doing vegetable oil because I like olive oil. Do you ever choke on your own saliva? I do it all the time. I choke on my own saliva. I don't get how that happens. All right, garlic. Do it all the time. Onion. And then we're going to do a little bit of the buttery steak seasoning. Sunday fun day. Not Italian, but it's Sunday fun day. I'm not going to do any more salt because there's salt in the, did I do garlic powder again? I don't even know. I don't know if I did, but I'll do it again even if I did. There's salt in the steak seasoning too, so I don't want to go crazy with it. All right, let's put these 4 pieces in. I wonder if the oil, see if the oil's hot. I want to be next to you. All right, as soon as we see the onions start sizzling, we will. All right, so it says seasoned pork. Okay. Heat that heat and around the pork chops on both sides. Remove and set aside. Okay, just brown them. Okay. I wanna be next to you. All right, this is gonna start sizzling. It's starting to sizzle. So. I want the oil to be nice and hot. On the way home from church, Duncan is like 3 minutes away, from 5 minutes, not even, from the church. And my husband texts me, he's like, coffee at Duncan? I'm like, oh yeah. So I stopped and we got some cold coffees. Yes, we make them at home. But we like it from Dunkin' once in a while. You couldn't do that once in a while, guys. All right, let's see. Is the oil hot enough, people? I want it to brown. Now, of course, the pork and the chicken are going to cook at different, the recipe, the recipe will read different for chicken, obviously. So I'll just make sure I don't overcook it. I'm going to season, I got to season these other ones here. 1 second, guys. Just season these up. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just doing the salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Now, I would preferably, if I had them, I would have used chicken thighs. When I'm making a casserole too, I would rather use chicken thighs because thighs, are tenderer, but you just got to be careful with chicken with, breasts. You just have to be careful. So, like it says here, it says to bake it for an hour, pork chops. Like, to me, pork chops, that's why I say I don't do pork chops that much. I like pork roast instead because pork roast is much more tenderer. Like, for me, to cook pork chops for an hour, I feel like it's going to be tough. Like, I don't know. So, chicken, this says an hour. I'm not going to cook this for an hour. This will probably be cooked for like 40 minutes. I'll watch it, you know. I'll check it out and make sure because I don't want to overcook the chicken. You know what I mean, guys? I know you know what I mean. I know you know what I mean. All right, so this one I did the one side, so I'm just going to do the other side. Alright, these are just going to be browned. I'm just going to brown them. And I'm going to be sure just to brown them because I don't want to, like I said, overcook them. Alright. Alright, so I got to brown all of this first, set it aside, and then we're going to cook the onions and the garlic until they're done, you know, until they're like translucent. Alright, so let's party in the kitchen. I got issues, yes I do. I got issues. How about you? I think we all have issues, right? We all have some issues. All right. Like I said, I'm not cooking them long because I don't want them to overcook. I think it needs a little bit more olive oil. Where is the olive oil? Just a drop more. And then here are the little pieces that I said. Yeah, I really think that's enough. Like I said, I'm not making an enormous amount of food anymore. I can't. I just can't. It's just too much. There's no reason to. Definitely, when I cook, I like to have a little bit extra. So I will make more than like what we're, you know, probably going to eat. But like I said, we like a little bit of leftovers. And my husband, if he really likes it, and Frankie, they will eat the leftovers. Like, and Billy's been really, since he's been home more, he really has been really utilizing the leftovers more than ever. So, just want to get all that. That's all flavor there, guys. It's all garlic, and that can't hurt, you know. So, try to utilize everything you can if you can. You know, we're not perfect. I'm no way perfect. Believe me. A little bit more oil. Soaking up the oil, I guess the seasonings, you know. This looks like it's all the seasonings are off of it. Or maybe I didn't do that side, I don't know. But we need a little bit more. You know me, dude. You know me, guys. All right. Let's see after what this is done. Then we're gonna put the onions and the garlic in here, and then we're going to sprinkle flour over the onion mixture, stirring constantly to create. Oh shoot! I gotta do potatoes. Oh my god! I gotta slice potatoes. Hello? Hello? All right, we'll get to that. See, the seasonings in here are kind of burning a little bit, so I'm gonna lower this because I don't want. If I have to, I'll wipe out the pan because I don't want, I don't want burnt stuff in here. But this is all flavor, but I don't want it to be burnt. Obviously, I don't want it to have a burnt taste. Let me go get some potatoes. Let me see, how many potatoes do I need? Does it say? Where does it even say potatoes? I didn't even see that. Hello. I'm going to shut this for a minute because I need to read this recipe because I don't know where it says potatoes. Maybe it's just telling you to add scalloped potatoes to it. Let's read, guys. Wait. Okay, here we go. See, it doesn't say anything about potatoes, but then it says in a large, gradually add milk and chicken broth, stirring until the sauce thickens. Remove from heat. In a large casserole dish, layer half the sliced potatoes, pour half of the onion sauce over the potatoes, and sprinkle with half the cheese. Repeat with remaining potato sauce and cheese. Sprinkle paprika. Oh, okay. But it doesn't say, like, on the ingredients list, it doesn't even say that. It doesn't say potatoes. Hello? Like, really, people? This recipe is ridiculous. Wait a minute. Yeah, so pork is fully cooked and potatoes. Yeah, it doesn't say, the ingredients, they don't have potatoes. Hello, people. All right, let me go get the potatoes so I can slice up some potatoes. I'm just going to do the amount of potatoes that I would do for my family, which is probably, scalloped potatoes. I'll probably do like 4 potatoes. I'll be right back. All right, people. Hubby just ordered me a new peeler. The peeler that I had, and with the little rubber. This, I like it. It's good, but it's awkward, and I don't want it. So he ordered me that, and he ordered me another muffin scooper because my muffin scooper is gone. My big muffin scooper is gone, and I make a lot of muffins, so I need it. So he ordered me that on Amazon just now. This is good. Don't get me wrong. It's like an industrial one, and it works pretty good, like it does, but I don't know. I mean, I'll use it. Like, it's good to have, but I prefer the rubber. Ow! You see? And if you catch your finger, you're in big trouble because it's really, really, really sharp. Really sharp. It has 2 different sides to it too, which I don't understand what the other side really is. I don't know what it's for. I really don't. But. All right, so I'm gonna do 3 potatoes. I'm gonna see if 3 is good. If 3 isn't good, then if I look like it might need a little bit more, I'll do a little bit more. The chicken is waiting now, and I gotta wipe out that pan because it's just way too much of the seasoning. Got a little dark, and like I said, I don't want it to taste burnt. One does like it makes like this on it, like the little scrapey things, which I don't understand what the purpose of that is. And I keep switching from side to side because I get confused. I'm crazy. Yeah. See, why does it do that? I didn't switch it. Crazy for feeling so lonely. Crazy. I'm crazy. Maybe it's the way I'm doing it. Crazy for feeling so blue. Wanted. Do, 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 do. Love me tender, love me still. All my dreams come true. Guys, I want to go to Memphis. I want to go to Graceland. My husband and I, we want to go to Graceland. You have made my life complete. Before Kylie, is that her name? Is that Lisa Marie's daughter's name, Kylie? Kylie Rowe, maybe? Before she, I'm scared. I'm scared she's going to get rid of Graceland. I really am. I don't know. I'm scared. All right, so I'm going to take a rubber spatula because I don't want to scrape my pan. I'm going to take a rubber spatula. Like I said, I want most of this flavor. Ooh, see you guys, look at that. That's perfect. See how it's coming off? That all there. If this was in my sauce, it would be too strong. It would make it like too much, you know. But I'm going to take all this excess out, and I'm just going to leave what's on the bottom, which is enough to flavor. I wish you guys could smell this. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my heavens. Oh, my heavens. Oh, my heavens. Oh, my heavens. Where I have lost it, I have lost it. Yes, I have. All right. Let me go dump this in the garbage. I'll be right back. Just bear with me. Bear with me, people. Ow. Note to self, be careful where you put your hand. The pan is still hot. I got wounds all over me, guys. I really do. I have battle wounds. Battle wounds. Trying to be careful because I just cleaned the whole garbage cover. You know how when your garbage cover gets all like gross with all the garbage? I scrubbed it before and I just didn't want to make a mess of it. All right, so I wasn't able to get all of it out of there, so I'm just gonna take my paper towel and do this. And just get the other excess. See all that, guys? I don't want all that in there. All that. I don't want it on my stove either. Let's bring it over here and do it like this. There we go. All right, perfect. You see? Now you see all that? That's perfect. That's flavor. That's gonna flavor this sauce like amazingly, guys. Amazing. All right, what am I doing? All right, so let's put the let's get the oil. We gotta get more olive oil in here. I'm gonna do low, medium. I'm gonna do medium, kind of medium, low, medium, high, because I want these onions and garlic to cook fairly quickly. Okay, so just a little bit of olive oil. And when this happens, when it starts heating up, I'm going to get all this out of here. Look at that, see? That's exactly what I want right there. That's exactly what I want. All right, so. All right, so the same skillet, reduce the heat and meat to medium, okay, which is on medium. And cook onions and garlic until translucent. Sprinkle flour over the onion mixture, stirring constantly to create a roux. Gradually add milk and chicken broth. Okay, what I'm going to use is, let me see. I have chicken broth in the fridge, but I want to make sure that it's good. I saw it in here before when I was cleaning out the refrigerator. Where the heck is it now? Oh, come on, really? It was right here. I just got to make sure that it's good. If it's expired, I have chicken bouillon. You know, it's like grabbing one thing out of the refrigerator, and you got to make sure that the other three things that are near it don't fall off and have a splash attack. That's usually what happens to me. Usually. Okay, so what did I do? I mixed the chicken broth. I didn't think I put the chicken broth back in here. Oh my Lord. I'm just a little hyper. Let's see. May 22nd, 2026. Okay. Oh, this is vegetable broth. So that doesn't really matter. I'll use this so I can use it up. Yeah, I'll use this and I'll also put some chicken bouillon in there because I want it to have chicken flavor. Obviously. So where's my chicken bouillon? I was gonna buy this the other day at Sam's, but I said, you know what? This is what I'm trying to do. Like, see, I have less than half of it in here, and I was gonna buy another one. I'm like, you know what? I don't need it right now. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it so it just sits in my cabinet because that's what I'm trying to do different. All right, so we got the onions. I'm not always successful at it, guys, but I try my best because I'm just trying in every way just to make our lives better, you know? I don't think I need that anymore. You know, I have a belt for these jeans that I wear, and I wear them. I wear it. I wore it yesterday out, and I'm not a big belt person. Like, I don't like the bulkiness of it. I just don't like it. So today when I got up and got dressed for church, I put my jeans on, and I was like, I am not wearing my belt today. I just wanted to be comfortable. But now I'm picking up my pants every 5 seconds. So. All right, so this is what I mean, see? I'm going to get off all that. And I'm using this wooden spoon now because I have it here. But that's what you got to do. You got to get all that goody stuff up because that's what seasons the freaking sauce. This sauce is going to be amazing. All right, guys, just do that. And I'll do that more when I get the liquid in here. Once this sautés a little bit more. Once you get more liquid in here, that's when it starts breaking up too. But it's breaking up nice. It's coming off nice. Brown is flavor. I think who said that? Ann Burrell from Worth Cooks, and also Rachel Ray always said that. Brown is flavor, like brown meat, brown veggies, brown whatever. That means it's flavored. So that's what it means. But anyway, yeah. All right. So now, what does it say I have to do after that? All right, let's lower that and let me go get the flour. Shoot, sorry guys. I was trying to get my flour and it wasn't cooperating, and I dropped a lot of stuff. All right, so it says now sprinkle over flour. Like, it doesn't even say how much flour to put in. Like, this is what I'm talking about. What the heck? It doesn't even say. Where's the I don't know. It doesn't even say, so I'm just going to do my own thing because I don't understand how it doesn't have. Not that I would go by the recipe exactly anyway, but you know, I need a little bit of instruction. All right, sprinkle flour over the onion mixture, stirring constantly to create a roux. Then gradually add the milk. Again, how much milk. I think it needs more of the flour too. I just want a little bit more of the, if I took the top is off. I guess I used it all. All right, let's grate this roux, and then we will put the milk in. Oh, it says right here, guys, okay, 1.5 cups milk. It says it on the other paper, I missed that, you know what I mean? Oh my God. It says 3 tablespoons flour. I probably put a little bit more in, but that's okay. Because I did put more, there's more onions in here anyway than, you know. All right, we want the garlic to, we want the flour to cook out. We don't want to taste flour in our dish. All right. Let me get the whisk now. Now it says about 1.5 cups of milk, so I'll just use my own judgment. That's probably about 1 cup. It says about 1.5 cups, so that should be good. Did I not put, I didn't put any chicken. I didn't put the chicken broth in yet. Oh, wait a minute, does it say? When does it say to do that? Gradually add milk and chicken broth. Okay, stirring occasionally and the sauce until the sauce thickens. All right, so let's do the vegetable. It doesn't say how much vegetable. It doesn't say how much chicken stock to put in. And I'm gonna put a little bit of the chicken broth, the chicken broth powder, the bouillon. Not a lot. All right, I'm just gonna higher the flame a little bit so it comes to. And that, I see all that stuff is coming up. Yummy, 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 I got love in my tongue. You know, it would be really good in this mushrooms, but I can't put mushrooms in it because my son eats it. And he doesn't like mushroom. All right. Look at that. I gotta see if it's too thick. All right. Oh, I gotta slice the potatoes up. As far as flavor goes, guys, I don't need any more flavor in there. Ow. It's flavored very, very well. That's why I didn't go crazy with the salt and stuff, because I seasoned it up pretty good with all that other stuff. Yeah, I think it needs some more. It needs to be a little bit thinner. I'm gonna taste it and see how it is. If it needs anything. That's good, guys. I'm gonna put some mixed vegetables in there. I think this needs a little bit of salt, but I think the chicken's gonna. The chicken will, season this. So I'm gonna let this cook another minute, and then I'm gonna take it off the heat. Oh, where's the parsley? I gotta get the parsley, the fresh parsley. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. I added some grated cheese to it. I just feel like it needs something. I need something more, in my opinion. All right. This is done. This is all done. It tastes so delicious. All right. Okay, so now what we got to do is put the casserole together. Sprinkle, okay, gradually, in a large casserole, just layer half of the sliced potatoes, pour half the onion sauce over the potatoes, and sprinkle with half the cheese. All right, I got to get the cheese out. Bill, could you help me a minute? I need the casserole dish that's up here. These have to be really thin.
What do you need?
That big glass casserole dish that's up there?
The oval?
Yeah. I want to make sure I cut these really thin, guys, because, thank you, I don't want them to take a year and a month to cook. You know what I mean? Oh, boy. Take one, there's a little piece right here. Okay. I knew you'd come in for chicken eventually.
Why only this little piece I can have?
Because I need the other.
Huh?
Because it's a little taste. I don't want them like paper thin, but I don't want them thick. You know what I mean? Crazy. Yeah, we have to, we have a lot of things we want to do, my husband and I. We were going to take a cruise together, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a cruise with the whole family. Because Jenny wants to go, Julie, we want to all go together. So we're going to do a cruise together as a family. We're going to start planning that in a couple of weeks. And then what we're going to do is my husband and I, like I was saying, we might go to my sister's condo, just me and him for a getaway, 3 or 4 or 5 days by ourselves. We also would like to do some kind of day trip thingies because we would love to go to Niagara Falls. Well, that's not a day trip. That's, an overnight, couple nights. And we would love to go to Memphis to see Graceland. We would love it. Love it. So, we got plans, but it's all going to happen in the span of 2 or 3 years. It ain't going to be all, just not the way life is, You got to plan for it financially, work-wise, emotionally, everything, A vacations are not like, I don't know, they just, I always feel like I need a vacation after the vacation, So they could be a little stressful, but we just want to, my husband and I especially, and of course we want to spend time with our families. We want to just start living life and enjoying, the fruits of our labor. My husband worked his ass off his whole life, and he's still working. He's still working. Right now, they're having issues, and he's, thank God, still, getting a paycheck, but he's not physically working because of what's happening with his job, But, yeah, guys, you live once. Life flies by, before you know it, it's 10 years and you're like, what did I do in these last 10 years, We're getting into that mode where with grandchildren hopefully will be coming shortly, I hope. Oh, I can't wait for that. And we want to enjoy our grandchildren, whatever grandchildren we do end up having. And just enjoy life, Because you just never know, guys. You never know. All right, so I'm going to slice up these. I think that's good right now. Okay, so let's get organized here because I want to get this in the oven. I don't want to eat at 8 o'clock, but, everything takes a while. All right. Okay, so in a large casserole, just layer half the sliced potatoes. All right, so we got half this. Let's just make sure that this is enough potatoes. I think we might need the rest of that one, or maybe even more, I don't know. Layer, so layer means what? I guess just lay them on the bottom, right? Layer to me means on top of each other, but I don't know. If the world just ended, I wanna be next to you. I wanna hold you. Did you ever hear that song by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars? Oh, you gotta go listen to that song. It's amazing. It says if the world is ending, I wanna be next to you. I wanna be next to you. It's a beautiful wedding song. I'm sure it's a wedding song that's popular right now. Woo! I gotta be careful with knives because I can be a little klutzy. Just a little. Alright, so I think that should be good for there. I think the rest should be okay for the other side. Alright, so then it says, you know what, guys? I'm just going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on here. Not a lot of salt because there's a lot of flavor in here. I want these to be seasoned just a little bit. Pour half the onion sauce over the potatoes and sprinkle with half of the cheese. Oh boy, I gotta go get the cheese. So it says I can use any kind of cheese that I want. Mozzarella, cheddar. Let's see. Alright, I got cheddar. Alright, so then it says alright. It says half, so right? Ow, ow, ow. The silver part of the pan gets so hot, you don't even, it kills. Alright, I guess it says, I don't know. It says half the onion soup, the onion mixture. I think we need a little bit more of it. Alright, and it says the cheese. So we'll do cheddar. And I'm going to do some mozzarella too on this layer. I just got to shred it. Let me get the Bell, the music. Can you just lower it a little bit? All right, let me get the shredder, guys. I'm just going to use my hand, my other shredder. I'm not going to get the other one. If I can find it. let's get this shredded. Just want to make sure that I'm taping because yesterday or a couple of days ago, if you guys noticed, my grocery haul was cut off a little bit because I hit the button and didn't realize that I hit the button and I ended it and then realized it later. And so it was too, I wasn't going to go back. So you didn't see the whole grocery haul because it was cut off because I hit the button. Hungry. So I'm just trying to be more aware of what's going on because I hate that when that happens, when I do that. And I don't get to show you guys certain things that I worked hard on to show you, Frustrating. But such is life. It's God's will. Whatever happens, He's in charge. He's in charge, That's the truth. All right. Okay. All right. And then it says, okay, do the potatoes again. Layer the potatoes again. Let's see if we have enough. If we don't, I have to peel another one. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good, guys. Yep. Perfect. Look at that. Okay. All right. Repeat remaining potato sauce and cheese sprinkled with paprika. Okay. I'm just going to add a little bit more vegetable soup to this broth just to make it a little bit thinner. So it goes a little bit further. All right. Let's do this now. This pan is very heavy. It's very hard to hold this pan and to get all the stuff out of it at the same time. It's just impossible. It's very heavy. So let me get this little spatula thing. This looks good, guys. This looks like it's going to be so good. I'm excited about this. I'm excited. I just can't do it. I can't. Bill, can you help me a minute? There's just no way I could do it myself. I can't hold that and do that at the same time.
What?
I need you to hold this pan for me like this over this thing so I can get the stuff out because I can't hold the pan and it's just too heavy.
I'm here.
Thank you.
No, I need another piece of chicken for this work.
He needs another piece of, move it over a little bit. He needs a little bit more chicken for this work. Over here more. He's unbelievable, isn't he, guys?
Oh yeah, I'm unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Just want to get, hold it tight.
You're
You're not really holding it tight. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Okay.
Clunk.
Thanks.
Clunk.
That was a little rough.
Clunk.
Hey, listen. You know, did you ever hear that song, I'm leaving on a jet plane? Because I could leave on a jet plane. I really could. Or on a Greyhound. Wait
So
a
can
minute.
I.
Wait a minute.
So can I.
Guys, look at what I missed. Look. Look. Woo!
I can leave in a Honda
Yeah,
originally.
we both could leave, right?
I can leave in a Honda.
We both could leave. We could have left a long time ago too, if we wanted to, right?
Yeah.
But
You held me captive.
yeah, I held you captive.
You locked me in the basement.
It probably could use a little bit more sauce, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be delicious. So it's gonna be delicious.
Okay, Jennifer.
All right. Oh my God, that tastes so good. All right. Now I'll do the rest of the cheese. I'm gonna have to shred more cheese, guys,
Have fun with that.
because it's not gonna be enough.
I hate shredded cheese.
You love it, because every time
No, I don't.
every time
I
you
do,
heard
because I know it's a pain in the butt.
yeah, but
I hate
every
it.
time I do it, he says, "Oh, I'll shred it."
Yeah, I say I'll shred it because I know it's a pain.
Yeah, but I like to do it. I don't mind doing it. All right, guys, I'm just gonna shred the. What are you hung about?
All the garbage in this thing.
I'm doing master work here.
Oh, please, master work. You still clean up as you go.
I do clean up as I go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then why am I in here?
Because you came in earlier. Because I told you. So I'm gonna get the cheddar cheese out too, because I want to put some cheddar on top as well. All right, let me get. The cheesier the better. Right, honey?
Yes.
I snack. And then I sit down to eat my dinner, and I say, oh, I got so full so quick, and my husband's like, because you're snacking. Everybody's right. But that's the Italian in me. I have an aunt. She died at 99 years old. A great aunt, and she would always say, the first thing she'd do is go over to the table. Right, Bill? Aunt Louise? And start picking. And we'd say, Aunt Lou, what are you doing? It's not time to eat. And she'd be like, I'm not hungry, I'll just pick. She used to say that all the time. It's old, but that's what she used to say, and we always repeat it over and over and over again. I'm not hungry, I'll just pick. We know, Aunt Lou, we know.
It looks like a mother's funeral.
Oh man, I've told that story before. My Aunt Louise was a drama queen. She really was, very drama. And my mom, who was like the first, born, and this was like kind of the matriarch of the sisters. My mother and her two sisters, my great aunt and my nanny and all that. And so my mom passed away first suddenly at 60, and Aunt Louise was like, what, 80? No, she was like close to 80 because she died at 99, and yeah, so. And she was in great health, and she had skin like a 25-year-old, and anyway, she was just full of life and all that, and she came to the wake, and I'll never forget my mother. My mother worked at an answering service as a manager, and she had a following of people that just loved her and everything, and the room was loaded with flowers like outside of the room. They couldn't fit all the flowers in the room, that the flowers were outside and just all, I mean, all of the outside of the funeral room that, you know, the room that she was laid out in. And I'm telling you, you couldn't even move. And so my Aunt Louise walks in, and this is exactly what she's doing. And it's not funny, but it is funny because if you know my aunt and if you just know the whole situation, you would laugh. Like we were crying and laughing at the same time because it was hysterical. She walks in, and she's walking in with her tissue, and she's going, not, and she's crying, like outwardly crying, not Mary Ann. She's going, that, my mother's name was Mary Ann. And she's going, not Mary Ann, oh, not Mary Ann. And like she's bawling, like really like dramatically, you know, a little over the top. Not Mary Ann. And then all of a sudden she opens her eyes and she goes, oh, what did she say again? I forgot the punchline. Oh, she goes, oh my God. Like just with a smile on her face, like with no more crying. Instantly she goes, oh my God, who sent all these flowers? Look at these flowers. Oh my God. Like a big smile. And we were all like, oh my God, Aunt Louise. Because she was like, it was like she was doing an act in a movie, you know? That was her. And you really just have to know her. And, you know, it's you know, people say, I guess you had to be there. I guess you had to be there. But, oh my God, it was hysterical. It was hysterical because we were all crying. And then Aunt Louise came in and said that, and we were like, and it made us laugh. And it was a happy moment because you remembered, you know, how things used to be, and just it reminded me of our mom too, and all of that, and just it was beautiful. It was awesome. It was awesome. But yeah, that's a story from one of my stories. Yeah, Aunt Louise, may she rest in peace. She died about, I don't know, maybe 7, 8 years, 8, 9, 10 years ago, maybe. She was 99, guys. She was almost 100. I think she was a couple of days away from her birthday, if I'm not mistaken. I think she was, of her 100th birthday. I'm not even kidding. All right. So it says to cover this with foil. I'll use all the cheese that I can use up. So like I said, it's chicken. So the chicken's, you know, just about fully cooked, like halfway cooked. So I'm going to cook this. Well, you know, the thing is that it's potatoes, so you got to cook the potatoes. So it definitely has to cook a good 45 minutes, 50 minutes. So the potatoes, and that's why I wanted to make sure that the potatoes were cut thin. Because if they were cut really thick, they would take a long time. They would take a really long time. But we don't got time for that. I have a little bit of cheese here. I'm just going to use the rest of this up. And this is nice because this, you know, we can have this as leftovers, as for lunches or maybe even a dinner. You know what I mean? All right, so let's get the, just going to put a little bit more here. Let's get the tin foil. We'll get this in the oven. Plenty of cheese. It's going to be nice and gooey. It's got double layer of cheese in there. Oh my God, I didn't put the chicken in! Wait a minute.
Sitting there. I thought maybe you went in later on.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh, wait a minute. Place brown pork chops on top of the casserole.
Honey,
What?
you realize you made chicken, not pork chops.
I know. Guys, if I would have done all of that and didn't put the chicken in, I would have been like a crazy lady. I would have really had to kneel down and go to God because and he's in there laughing because that is something that I would have done. Oh my God, the chicken goes on top. Thank the heavens. You see how God is so good? It's God.
You only forgot the main course.
I'm like, I went to put this in the oven, and I look over, and there's the chicken.
Oh, Linda.
What am I going to do with myself, people?
What am I going to do with you?
Oh, my God. So the chicken goes on top. Thank the Lord in heaven. Why it goes on top, I don't know. But, hey, listen. I'm very excited about that. Wait. Oh, I didn't put paprika. That's right. I'll put it out. I'll put some paprika. Guys, what's wrong with me? I'm just crazy. You know, I get crazy because I get so excited. I really do. I get excited about what I'm doing. Where's the paprika now? And I do these little things that I would have cried. I really would have cried. Because that wouldn't have been good. But that's something that Linda from Create Linda would do. And that's the truth, guys. It's God's honest truth. Mm. So yummy. Look at that, how perfect. Look. How could that work any more perfect? Crazy. Crazy for feeling so crazy. I'm crazy. All right, let's get this in foil. Wow. All right. All right, let's get the tin foil. That's what I want to get, the tin foil, not, yeah. I'm telling you, my husband was probably ready to run away. If he, like, didn't hear me say, oh my God, oh my God, the chicken goes on last, he probably would have ran out the front door and he wouldn't have been gone for a couple hours. All right, Alexa, set the timer for 45 minutes.
Good evening, Linda. 45 minutes, starting now.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming along with me at Create with Linda, with the craziness that goes on in my kitchen. But listen, at least I'm not boring, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe I am. Tell me. Comment down below if you think I'm boring. I think I'm crazy. I'm chaotic. People say that they love my chaos. They love the fact that I'm chaotic. I don't know. Some people like it. Some people it drives them crazy. I guess those people leave, but that's fine. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. All right. So let's clean up here. And then all we have to do is wait now. I could have just made a simple dinner tonight. And this wasn't really that difficult. It just was reading the recipe, you know, which I have to do sometimes. So I just felt like something different, had motivation. And like I always tell you guys, with dealing with depression and anxiety every single day of my life, when I have the motivation to do things and get things done, I like to take advantage of it. I don't always, but 95% of the time I do take advantage of it because, what time is it? Because, you know, some days are not good. But lately, knock on wood, I don't want to say it. Oh, we're not going to eat till like 7 o'clock. I thought this was going to be a quick dinner, but you know, I didn't read the recipe fully out until I was doing it, so this is what happened. But you know what? Nobody works tomorrow, so Frankie does from home or whatever. But what do we got to do? So we'll eat at 7, and we'll, whatever. We're up till 2 o'clock in the morning anyway. What is the difference? Anyway, guys, I wanted to do something different and do something that I was excited about. And I'm probably gonna not do this because I always say this because right now I'm really motivated, but after dinner for some reason I lose all my energy and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do anything else. But probably not tonight. But tomorrow I'm gonna bake. I'm gonna do baking. I'm gonna start doing once a week. I'm gonna start doing a baking item because I do bake every week lately. I've been baking a lot and muffins and all that. I'm gonna go through Pinterest and just get some and look at my recipes and get some ideas of what I want to make. I've been making chocolate chip muffins, and then we made the banana muffins. Maybe I'll make banana bread. Haven't made banana bread in a while. Bill, will you eat the banana bread if I put chocolate chips in it and like it's really moist?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, you know what it is? He's not a big banana person. He isn't, so no, I'm not gonna. I'll probably make a banana bread and I'll make
There's
like,
no force me to eat it.
yeah, and I'll make either chocolate chip cookies, which I haven't made in a couple of weeks, or I'll do muffins again. I think, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Bill, will you eat pistachio muffins?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, you like the pistachio cake, right?
Yeah.
I might make just like a little tube pistachio cake, and then I'll make muffins that he'll eat and stuff, because he's home and stuff, so. And we really didn't buy any like cookies or anything like that this past week because. What?
You wouldn't let me.
No, you didn't want to. Because when we went to Sam's, we bought Oreos, we bought all kinds of crap, and we've been eating them, and I've been eating them. I've been so bad. So we tried to limit what we bought as far as that kind of stuff goes. But I definitely have to make some sweets because we like to eat a little sweets here and there, and I love to bake. And so I'll come up with some stuff. I'm probably going to do either chocolate chip cookies or chocolate chip muffins because he really likes those. And what?
Now?
No, not right now. I was saying that I might have the energy after dinner, but nah. When I was 30, 40 maybe, I would have the energy after dinner to do stuff like that. But now at 59, I just feel like after dinner, I'm like,
You're old.
I'm old, so I probably won't do that. But sometimes I do come on like at night time, 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, make a little snack, and I'll video. I might do something like that. I'll see. I don't know. It depends on how I feel when I'm doing it. I really do enjoy that though, like when I'm having like a midnight snack, which I have all the time because I'm a snacker, as you guys know. So I like to come on if I'm feeling good and motivated, or even I don't even have to show my face. I mean, I can just show you. A lot of times I just come on and just show you what I'm doing. A lot of people like for me to come on and talk and chat and all that, and I do that 98% of the time. But once in a while I just can't, and I do it the other way, which is fine. But I'm rattling. I'm rattling on. But yeah, I might do that. If not, I will definitely be back tomorrow with a what's for dinner and maybe vlogging. I'm not sure what tomorrow's going to bring. Ugh. I don't want to, Bill, I'm not going tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Ew.
What doctor?
Horizon.
Okay.
I took blood work like 3 weeks ago, so now I got to go in there. But the thing is that guys, like, I'm afraid I'm going to get slapped on the wrist because I was supposed to do things that I didn't do. I was supposed to get that Cologuard thing for the colonoscopy testing. I was supposed to go for an x-ray for my hand for the arthritis. I was supposed to do that heart test that she wants me to have because I have high risk because of diabetes. I haven't done a thing, so now I got to go in there and look at her in the face and tell her that I didn't do anything, and I have to do it again. I'm just terrible. I'm terrible, and I have my mammogram appointment next month in April, which I'm procrastinating for 4 months about that. So I'm so nervous about that, but that I have to do. I put it off twice already. I can't do it. I gotta get, because I am high risk in my right boob because I had a couple of non-cancerous cysts in my boobs, in my right boob, that could turn into something if it wasn't taken care of. So they like me to come in, once a year, but it's been like, it's been about 18 months, so I'm way over, so I'm nervous about it. But I know God's got me. I'm sure everything will be fine. But I need to get that done too because I can't sleep at night. I'm worrying about it. But anyway, all these doctor things, they just need to be done. And like my husband, he had the biopsies the other day. I don't know if you saw the other day. He has a couple of marks on his head, his bald head, that we wanted to get checked out because they were there and whatever. So the doctor took two biopsies. There's one over here and one on top of his head. And she said they don't look like melanomas. They look just like they're precancerous or whatever. But she still has to take biopsies. So I'm like, we have to wait for the biopsies to come back, which is a little nerve-wracking. But I'm praying to God that everything's okay with that, and hopefully it will be. And, it's just that all these medical things, these things have to be done. Preventive is the best thing, and we all know that. So it's, and the older you get, the more you have to do it, and, the more it's just nerve-wracking. But anyway, yeah, God's got me. I know that. And I just put all my faith in God, and I'm trying to do that. And the Lord, just fill me up with His Holy Spirit and let me have the faith that He'll take care of everything. And it's His will. Whatever happens, it's His will. That's it. All right, guys. I'll be back in a sec. Love you. All right, guys. So here it is. The potatoes took a little bit longer. I had to leave it in a good another 5-10 minutes. But they're a tiny bit firm still, but I think they're okay. Yeah, so I'm going to make my dish. It looks awesome. All right, guys, here it is. Oh, my God, it's very delicious. Like I said, the potatoes could be cooked just a tiny drop more, but they're okay. That's what's for dinner tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so glad you came along with me and made this new recipe. It's delicious. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button when you subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and I so appreciate all of you. Hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. Thank you so much for coming into my home, in my kitchen with me, and creating all these things that I do, guys. I love all of you. And look at the chubba lubba. Look at him. He's got the life. Where's the other one? The other one's over there.
Okay.
By the food. All right, guys. Love yous. I'll see you on the next video. What do you think, Bill, the new recipe?
It's very good.
It's good?
Very tasty.
Yeah, it is tasty. It has some good flavors in there. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.